And new at 4:30, making Music City more bike-friendly. A West Nashville neighborhood is learning the way with designated bike lanes.
So you're going to see Drone 4 footage right here behind us on 51st Avenue North in the Nations. News 4's Edward Birch shows us how these changes spurred growth in the area and what areas still have a ways to go when it comes to bike safety.
Here in the Nations, a lot of improvements have been made to make sure that folks can walk and bike safely to get through town. Now, I also spoke with some people earlier who believe that this model could be used in other neighborhoods.
I recall this street very vividly being an overly wide, unpainted street with hardly any traffic lines on it, let alone bike lanes. The change that this infrastructure has made for me on a daily basis is huge.
Jake Lee with Walk Bike Nashville has lived in the Nations for 8 years. He's witnessed the transformation of the neighborhood after the dedicated bike lanes were put in.
51st Avenue North is case in point. I mean, 8 years ago, this was a dirty stretch of road to get to the prison, and there was one music venue here that people maybe showed up for. I think it's led to a lot of the attractions on 51st being here as well.
Lee believes this model could be used in other neighborhoods across Nashville.
I think that what you see behind us, two-way cycle track with protected bollards, is obviously takes the most amount of resources to put in and is the most preferred by many cyclists as it, kind of provides the most protected space. There are simple measures that can be taken to garner a similar effect to what you see here.
Walk Bike Nashville offers an interactive map that shows folks where the most bike-friendly places are, outlined in green. It's called The Groove.
I think just the model of creating the space for cyclists and people to be active out on the streetscape is a model that can be adapted to really any neighborhood in Nashville.
For a complete list of areas that are bike-friendly, plus some roads that you may want to avoid on your bicycle, click on this story on the News 4 app. In the Nations, Edward Birch, News 4.